One of the questions that I get asked is, can my YouTube channel be turned into a business? And the answer is yes. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is how to turn your YouTube channel into a profitable business. So if you're anything like me that does photography, which is what I do, I'm going to show you guys 3 tips today on how to choose your photographer, whether it's for weddings, senior portraits, or for family portraits, or for whatever photography pictures you need. And one of the things that I want to talk about is photography is really expensive, right? People think that photography is expensive, and so you're like, I can't afford a photographer, blah 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 blah. And everybody talks about how they want to be a photographer. I had a friend who just recently said, hey, how do I get started on doing photography? Well, you want to invest in one of these. Now, I'm not saying invest in this specific camera. There's different kinds. I always say start out with the Nikon D3200 because it's a kit, and the kit ones are the ones that are going to help you because they have a lot of guiding tools that you can use, and you can learn ISO. You have to learn your aperture, ISO f-stop, how to manually use your camera and stuff. And it's a lot of tutorials and videos that you can choose from on YouTube that a lot of people show and a lot of people have on there. And one of the best things that you can do for your business is also give them tips and ideas of how to choose someone for whatever reason, whether you do nails, whether you do makeup, whether you do like lawn mowing services, haircuts, because that's really big right now on YouTube. Is what I've been watching on my page is a bunch of people going, how did you find my hair? And they're YouTubers, and they show people going, how did you find me? They're like, oh, I saw your YouTube video and I saw what you did to this guy's hair and how you made him look really fly. And so you want to give your people, pretend that you're a doctor, and those customers, potential customers, are your patients. You want to intrigue them because you have a solution to their problem. So for instance, since I do photography, and let's say you're getting married and you're looking into trying to find a photographer, and let's say your budget is minimum very, very low. You don't have $1,000 and you're trying to figure out how to get a photographer for your wedding, and you're like, how do I do that? I only have, let's say your budget is $600, and you're like, I'm not going to get a photographer because every photographer, they normally range from $1,500 and up. The cheapest I've ever seen was $800, but they charge by the hour. Some photographers do charge by the hour, so I normally don't. What you want to do is email a few photographers and ask them for their pricing, and let them know, hey, okay, I have a wedding and blah blah blah. This is a day. This is what I would like to know. How much do you charge, or do you have a package that I can have available when, let's say, if I usually like to tell people, hey, if you want to choose me for your photography for your wedding, but you're not for sure if you want to go with me, let's just let me be your engagement photo photographer first. And if you like the way those photos come out, and you like the way my photography is after I give you those photos, and you like the feel and the way I shoot your photos and how they come out, then we can go from there and discuss how much I can charge you for your wedding photography. And that's one way you can get people. Second is, if you're looking for a senior portrait, do the same thing. Look up different photographers, because some charge $200, $300. Like, I had a friend that works with me, a coworker. She said she paid $500 for a maternity shoot, and the maternity shoot was very beautiful. Her daughter looked gorgeous. It was a very beautiful photography. The photographer did an amazing job. I am not, but that's a pricey price. Like $500 for just one photo session that you're probably gonna, it's gonna look cute in your living room, but it's a pricey. Like, she literally paid $500 for her daughter to have a photo shoot. And I said, next time you do that, I said, email a couple photographers. If you want, find the top 10 you can find, in your area. Go to Facebook, go to people, ask people recommended, go to groups. If you're in groups, ask them, hey, who do you guys recommend? Email them and ask them, hey, what prices do you normally have, or do you charge by the hour? And can I see some of your sample work? And that's one of the things that you guys can do, is show your sample work. So if you guys are doing makeup, you can do someone's makeup for free that day. You can be like, hey, let's transform this beautiful person. She's going to prom, and we're going to do her makeup today, and we're going to do her hair and makeup, and hopefully you guys, give you guys a few tips on how you guys can do your hair and makeup for prom. So let's get to it, that are simple and cheap and easy for you guys to do. So follow along with me, and then you start showing her, you know, her skin line. You start showing how you prep, how you do this, how you do that. Quick, easy tips, right? And you, who doesn't want to get intrigued in that? You want to make it to where they're listening to you and they're not spending most of the time going, oh, nah. There's a guy on there who does lawn mowing, and he just lawn mows people's houses for free. And he talks about it on TikTok and on YouTube about how he just lawn mows people's houses for free, and that's how he makes his money. He doesn't charge people, and he's always helping the elderly or the community. If there's an abandoned house, he goes and he tries to make it look nicer for that community and blah, 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 and fixes it up and this and that. So he's offering a service, and people may like his service. The people see, wow, he really left a really good job. He can be my solution to my problem. My yard is looking like crap, and I need someone to fix it. He would be my guy, and I can see. And then you start asking, and hey, well, how much do you charge? And boom, you have a potential buyer or a potential customer. So you want to be able to give them tips and ideas on how they can reach you, on how they can get a hold of you, and all that. So I think it's important that you pretend like, if you view it like you were the doctor and these are your patients, what are you going to solve for them? What is your remedy to solve their problem? And that's how you have to view it in order for you to have a successful channel. I think is you're offering them something. So offer them a solution to their problem. Now, one thing you guys got to remember is YouTube is for everybody, but your YouTube channel may not be for everybody. So maybe your channel is about makeup, but for some particular reason, you know, not every mom can afford to take their daughter to get their makeup done. So they're searching how to do makeup for prom, and your video pops up. There you go. Now you got someone looking at your videos, potentially becoming a subscriber because they really liked your work, even though she's not really into makeup videos and she doesn't really watch, like, that's not really what she's really into, constantly watching people doing makeup. But she may subscribe to you because not only did you solve her problem, she may need another makeup video for, let's say, for an interview, or maybe first day of going to like a wedding, or she's gonna be in a wedding party, or whatever it may be that she may need it. She may be able to go back and she's like, she's liable, I like it, everyday look or whatever. You know, if you do things like that, you may potentially be able to have subscribers as well. So this is how I view it. So view it as you are a doctor and you're giving your sick patients a remedy that's going to help their solution to their problem. So I hope this helps you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, guys.